Hey guys, we are currently outside of Nazret Ethiopian Restaurant in Falls Church. It's one of our favorite Ethiopian restaurants in the area, and there's plenty of good choices. Honestly, we've never really been let down by Ethiopian. I know a lot of you guys haven't actually had it before, so I just wanted to show you what it's like, especially at a place that I consider to be pretty good, and just look at a few of the different dishes that they have. We'll order the veggie combo and also protein options that you guys can get a feel for that, but it's a really unique eating experience that we both really enjoy, so I'd like to take you with us.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you.
Probably the more
The food just came out. Everything looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in here. There's a bunch of different stuff on here. The way that you eat, everything is served on injera, which is like their bread. It has a slightly like acidic taste, I would say, like kind of like vinegar. And it's just really good, very bouncy and very airy. Yeah, it's like a sponge. Love it. So you just rip off a piece. Everything is served on the injera, so you can rip off a piece like on the injera of like basically the plate that it's served on, or you can take the like rolls on the side that they give you. I'm gonna start with the collard greens here. And you just grab it. If you've had Indian food, it's similar. Like if you just take naan and you pick up stuff, you don't get any utensils. You can ask for them, but it's customary to eat with your hands because the hands are nature's spoon. So you just take a little piece in your injera. And just really well prepared collard greens, very flavorful. Has like a garlicky taste, well salted, really nice. They're cooked very soft. Next up are the yellow lentils. So good. It's very heavily spiced. So much so that it's hard to say like what specific taste there is. It's just very heavily seasoned and delicious. The texture is kind of like slightly mashed beans or slightly mashed lentils if you've had lentils. It's really good. It's soft, flavorful, almost has a bit of creaminess to it. Delicious. Next up are the spicy lentils. I believe spicy lentils are the misirwat. These have almost like a smoky taste to them. A little bit deeper of a consistency, really enjoyable. And there's a frontal heat that hits you as well as a linger. It's really good. Nice and balanced. Next up here, we have green lentils. You'll notice that a lot of these are different lentil dishes, and they're all amazing.
They all have like distinct flavors.
Again, really good. This is the least like bold of the different lentils, but they all have very distinct flavors. So the yellow is like a more grounded, earthy flavor. Again, very heavily seasoned. The red, the spicy lentils are, well, first and foremost, spicy. The red lentils have a more deep flavor with that spice, a little bit of smokiness, maybe a very, very faint sweetness, kind of like that barbecue-y sweetness almost. And the green are just a little bit more neutral in flavor. Yeah. It's what you would think of if you've had lentils before is this green one, but still very well done and more grounding than the other ones because they're very very strong flavored, and then you have this one that kind of brings it all together. Next up, we have the potatoes. It has potatoes and carrots in it. You can see like the piece of potato in there. I just grabbed a whole piece. The potatoes actually pick up a little bit of the carrot flavor. The flavor is similar to the yellow lentils, where it has like that earthy flavor. It's a little bit different, but that same base flavor. It's really, really good. And next up, one of my favorites is the shirawat, which is like, it's kind of like chickpea flour made into a sauce. It's so good. So good. Yeah, a little salty today, but really good.
In a good way.
It has a little bit of spice to it, but not too much. It's mostly a lingering heat, and even then it's like very mild, but it is there. So just something to be aware of if you're not too keen on spicy foods. They don't shy away from adding a lot of spice to everything that does have heat to it. The flavor is a little bit garlicky, and a little bit of earthiness. It kind of like, not, this isn't technical at all, but it kind of blends some of my favorite things about the yellow lentils and some of my favorite things about the spicy red lentils, where it's somewhat of a middle ground in flavor between the two of them. I just really enjoy it. Next up, I'll try the protein. We got awaze tibs. It has little cuts of beef, onions, and peppers that have all been sauteed together and then thrown with like a sauce that has butter, tomato, and various spices from Ethiopia. The beef is nice and tender. Oh yeah, there's not too much, like, you don't get like that toughness in each bite, even though it's been cooked pretty well. And yeah, the sauce is just like buttery, tomatoey, delightful. There's a very slight heat to it from the peppers in there. I believe it's jalapenos. I'll try a piece to be sure, but yeah, I'll get a piece of the pepper, the onion, and I'll get a little meat too. Yeah, jalapeno. And the flavor just really blends into the rest of the meat really well, where you actually get that jalapeno-y flavor on the beef. Yeah, everything's great, thank you. The spices on the beef, again, have a little bit of that earthiness, but it's similar flavors to everything that's used to season all of the different lentils and stuff. It's just really tasty. But the primary notes that you're getting are the tomato, the onion, the jalapeno. As I said, everything just blends really well together, and the butter just kind of adds some richness to the beef that goes really well with all of the flavors that you're getting there. As for the salad here, it does have some spice to it. There's actually bits of fresh jalapeno that are cut up in it. It has tomato, your lettuce, spinach. It's a pretty tasty salad. It's very acidic. They added a lot of vinegar to it, and that's really good because it actually cuts through a lot of the overwhelming flavor and savoriness of all the other dishes. You get this, and it just cuts through all of that, which is a really good way to balance out the dish. I don't normally get the salad. I actually order like double of another lentil each time, but when I asked for the substitution, they forgot and put it on here, but they still came, and as you saw, they brought the extra shirawat that I had asked for, which is really nice of them. So we still have the salad and we have the shirawat, but that way you guys can know how the salad tastes as well. It is a good salad. Just, I love the lentils so much that you might as well try and double up on one of those, right? I'm cutting my head off a little bit, but I just wanted to be able to show you guys the plate a little more. Yeah, we've been tearing this up, but one of the best things about eating like this is that the injera soaks up so much of the flavor from the different sauces. which makes the bread really flavorful. But also, you can just kind of grab everything and combine different flavors. So, take some of the sauce from one of the lentils and put it with the meat, or even combining different lentil flavors and stuff. It's just extremely good. It's messy, but it's delicious.
I think it's just one of the best eating experiences ever.
There's a certain closeness that you feel with whoever you're eating with as you're doing this, and one of the things we like to do is we always like to take friends out for Ethiopian food together, which is why I wanted to make this video and show you guys, because as far as just online food stuff goes, I rarely see Ethiopian for a cuisine type. It might be because of the messiness or because people don't know about it, so we just wanted to share that with you guys. There's so much food, but because of the way it is, where you're mixing and having a little bit of one lentil with some of the meat, two of the lentils together, collard greens with the potatoes, all sorts of stuff. It doesn't get old as you're eating it. It's just enjoyable all the way through. We're at the end, and I could keep going. The flavors just don't get old. There's just so much going on. You have such bold flavors, but because of all the variety that you get on the plate, none of them get old. They're just constantly refreshing, constantly enticing. Again, it's really messy, but you just have to embrace the mess. Once you're not afraid of just getting in there, your hands are going to get dirty. It becomes 10 times more enjoyable even. Just scooping all of it up. Here, a little bite.
I definitely recommend doing it while your nails are short. Don't grow your nails.
Yeah. We just polished all of that. Everything was amazing. If you guys are in the area, absolutely check out Nazret. It is delicious. As I said, one of our favorite Ethiopian restaurants. We really enjoy it. I wouldn't say we come often, but we come often enough, right? Whenever we want Ethiopian, this is usually the place that we go to. If you're not in the area, just give your local Ethiopian restaurant a try. It's extremely good. I think there is a little bit of intimidation in the fact that it's a different style of eating food, but you just gotta go. Once you get in there, it is so enjoyable. It's unique. It's fun. And yeah, we just think it's one of the best ways to eat food. I think one of the most important things about food is that it just brings people together, and this is one of the ways that really beautifully highlights that aspect of food. You just really feel the kinship with everyone that you're eating with, and it just feels warm, inviting. It's a great bonding experience. Take your friends, just go try it out. It's absolutely great. For Nazret specifically, I'm gonna give it a 9. The prices are really good. The food is filling, it's flavorful, everything is bold and delicious, and the service is always really nice. We love it here.
Yeah, Ethiopian food is honestly one of the best types of food, I would say. It's just so different. There's nothing else like it. It's just so fun tearing up the bread and eating everything with your hands, and you have so much variety on the plate. All of the food is really good. I wouldn't say I disliked anything Ethiopian food-wise ever, but I think my favorite was the shirawat. Shirawat, yeah, that's the best one. It's just so smooth and spicy, and just all of it is just so flavorful. Ethiopian food is always good, but Nazret is definitely a top tier place, so definitely recommend.
What'd you give it out of 10?
I agree that it's a 9 out of 10.
Can't forget the water score.
Seems like this is different, so I guess I'm just gonna keep
It's a 7. It's good. It's very smooth, but not exactly tasteless, but pretty good. There's no ice in it, which I don't mind, but if you're a cold water drinker, you might have to ask for ice. Me, I'm good. I actually prefer it room temperature, but I understand I'm a freak. Room temperature or a little colder, just under where the glass sweats. But when you have it room temperature, the water, there's less to hide, because cold kind of makes the flavor a little bit more mute. So you got to be bold to serve it at room temp.
You're explaining so much about water.
It's like that sometimes. Thanks so much. They offered us some baklava, so we're just gonna go ahead and try that out. I'm cutting off my head a little bit again, just so you guys can see the baklava on the plate. Here we go. It's so good. I love it. This is so good.
There's a lot of honey on it.
It's really sweet. There's a lot of honey on it, but it's absolutely delicious. In fact,
Actually, that's good.
this might be my favorite baklava I've had. I like the softer texture. This one isn't very crunchy or anything. The nuts have a really nice flavor. If you haven't had baklava before, it's almost like a nut pie, if I had to describe it myself. I'm sure Google might have a better description of it than what I'm coming up with, especially because nut pie sounds a little sus. What? But this one is delicious. Teresa's not a big fan of nuts, and she's liking it, so. Can she get her head out of the gutter? Like, it's so good. The honey on top, yeah, this is the best one we had.
Because it's just so moist. And they served it warm. I feel like
Yeah, it was warm as well, which is really nice. I've had baklava several times. Teresa's had it maybe like 2 or 3 times. Each time she's kind of like, because she doesn't like nuts. But this one absolutely slaps. The other thing I'll say is that the honey just tastes like a little bit higher quality of a honey. This isn't the, honey in a plastic bear kind of honey. This is actual honey. It's really good.
Are you supposed to eat baklava with lemon?
I'll try it. They served it with a lemon wedge. I've never had it served with a lemon wedge, but I'm assuming it means I should squirt it on. So I'll just put it on a little piece to see how that is.
What if it's like it's just for decoration?
I mean, maybe. If it was a decor lemon wedge, my bad. I'll see how this tastes.
Create a difference?
Yeah, that's good.
Difference?
Well,
Prefer it that way?
I think with the lemon it's better. Because it's so sweet, the acidity of the lemon helps cut down the sweetness, and it also enriches the flavor a bit. You get a little bit more complexity in the bite. The acidity is actually really good. Do you like it with the lemon? Let's squirt down the rest. As I said, I've never had lemon served with it. I kind of always want lemon served with it now. That's great. Yeah, lemon is definitely the way. Granted, I like things a little bit on the sour side, so it could just be me, but I'm really enjoying it. It was really nice of him. Yeah, he just asked if we wanted to try the baklava, so we said all right. And in general, as I said, the service is always really nice here. The owner has been going around and just like asking everyone how things are, making sure everyone's enjoying the meal and stuff. He checked on us several times. They're just really great here. I love it. This baklava, I'm also going to give a 9 out of 10. I really like it. This is my favorite baklava I've had. I wouldn't say I'm like a baklava connoisseur, but that's all we've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, wanted to share something a little bit different and maybe just expand your worldview a little bit into just a completely different type of food and eating experience. We had another really different eating experience where we had Indian thali at Jodhpur. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check that out because, again, that was just something that was a little bit different and very enjoyable. We're always trying to find these kinds of different things and share different types of food and just different restaurants with you guys. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. Check out the other videos and just be on the lookout for all the other stuff that we have coming up. And yeah, we're gonna go wash our hands, so we'll see you later.
Do you pronounce your channel name as Dante? Or Dante?
I have no idea. I'll let the fans decide.